I'm often asked to talk about morality. Anyone who knows me knows I would rather teach morals than have them myself. I'm going to tell you a story, and if you pay attention, you can learn how to be a better person by listening to me. When I was a young man, during a time when I had very little money, I was blessed to have a wonderful roommate. His name was Swinson. Now, Swinson was a Presbyterian and a Scotsman, probably the kindest person I ever met. One day I returned to our apartment, and Swinson had been going over our finances. And he put down his pencil, and he said, "We must have $3, and we must have it by the close of the day." I don't remember what the money was for, but I knew that we had to have it. He had prayed about this, and he said the Lord would provide the money, but it was up to me to go out and find it. I went back out into the street, thinking about how to find $3, but all the people I met in the street were people who I already owed money to, so I had to try to avoid them. Finally, I was tired, I was frustrated, and I stepped into the Ebbets Hotel, which was a new hotel at that time. And I sat down. Now it happened that across the lobby there was a dog sitting, and with his eyes the dog asked me, "Are you friendly?" And with my eyes I answered, "Yes, I am." The dog walked over, sat down at my side. I patted his brown furry head, and we were friends. Moments later, into the lobby came General Miles, hero of the war, resplendent in his navy blue and gold uniform. Everybody knew who he was. Everybody wanted to shake his hand. Finally, as he walked past me, he stopped and looked at the dog. And he said, "May I pet your dog?" "Certainly." He stood petting the dog for a few moments, and then he said, "Would you consider selling this dog?" I said, "Yes, I would, for $3. He said, "$3? This is not a common dog. If I owned this dog, I wouldn't take less than $50 for him." I said, "No, $3 is my price." Remember, it's a story about morals. He paid me $3, and he walked his dog up to his room with him. Moments later, into the lobby, came a young man looking so sad, so forlorn. And I asked him, "Have you lost a dog?" He said, "Yes, I have. Have you seen one?" I said, "I might be able to get your dog back for you. Would you pay?" He said, "I'd pay anything." "Would you pay $3? Of course I would. I said, "Stay right here. I'll be back." I asked the clerk what room the general was staying in, and I went up and knocked at the door. When the general answered, I said, "General, I have to have the dog back." He said, "What do you mean? You sold me the dog. I bought him." I said, "General, it wasn't my dog to sell." He said, "You mean you sold me a dog that didn't belong to you?" I said, "Well, General, to be fair, I never offered to sell you the dog. You offered to buy him." He said, "I'm tired of this. Take the dog and go." What do you think I did next? I gave him back his $3. I felt it was the right thing to do. I took the dog back downstairs, reunited him with his rightful owner. He paid me the $3 I needed. I felt like I had earned that money, so I kept it. Now there's a moral to this story. Do you know what it is? Well, don't worry. I can't figure it out either. But if you ever figure out the moral of this story, please write me a letter. Mark Twain, Hartford, Connecticut. Thank you.